basketball, President Obama. The last time you and I were in the same building at a college basketball game, you did a fair bit of good analysis work. I'd like you to take your chance now with what you saw in the first half of tonight's game.
Well, I've got to say both teams are shooting terribly, and maybe nerves. These are not things that normally end up coming to the tournament, but some of this is just going to be somebody getting a few open shots outside to open things up, because it's real clogged in the middle.
Prime Minister Cameron, this is your first time being there?
Very first time at a basketball.
What do you make of the experience so far?
I'm enjoying it. It's fast. It's pretty fast and furious. It's hard to follow sometimes exactly who's done what wrong.
Was our president helping you follow the game?
He's giving me some tips. He's going to help me fill out my bracket. So
he's going to teach me cricket.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I don't understand what's going on with that.
Do you see any similarities between this game and football?
Yeah, I see a lot of how you have to mark people, how you have to be quick on the break, how you have to try and play as a team. I think there's a lot of similarities, but it's very fast.
President Obama, talk to me a little bit about why you decided to be here tonight. I think this is your first live NCAA tournament game.
Well, first of all, I thought it was going to be wonderful for the Prime Minister to have a chance not only to see a basketball game for the first time, but also to come to the great state of Ohio. Because sometimes when we have foreign visitors, they're only visiting the coast. They go to New York, they go to Washington, they go to Los Angeles. Is what it's all about. And so the Prime Minister's enjoyed meeting all the wonderful folks here. We got a chance to talk to some young people, and in fact, we ended up having a young lady from Great Britain who's actually studying here at Dayton. So he has some constituencies here.
Terrific. I know you follow the game. You're an avid player of the game, fan of the game. One of your alma maters made it to the tournament this year. Talk about how good you feel.
Well, Harvard made it. I think it's terrific. As you know, my Secretary of Education, Arnie Duncan, was captain of the Harvard team. One of my best friends who you know, Marty Nesbitt, his son, Alex, is on the team.
Wow.
And so, the amount of excitement that's generated obviously is terrific. How far they can go is another question, but for them to be able to make it, I know Tommy Evans is real proud.
Prime Minister Cameron, this is obviously a big deal for us, the NCAA men's tournament. You've got a pretty big event coming up this summer in your country. Talk about how things are going for the Olympics.
Well, we've got the Olympics 2012. We're very excited about it. We're going to be running out the red carpet to the whole world. Everything's on time, on budget. All the stadia are built. Everything's ready to go. We're just ready to welcome a lot of people to London. So my message is to people is come and visit, come and see the Olympics, and come and stay.
Should be a pretty good basketball team showing up.
I certainly think so. Last thing, how much of the tournament, President Obama, will you actually get a chance to watch as we move towards the Final Four?
I mean, the truth of the matter is I probably will not see more than the Final Four, and even that I may end up seeing in snippets. But, I was explaining to the Prime Minister, part of what makes this wonderful is not only that anybody, at least at the start of this tournament, has a dream about winning it, but the way it brings the country together and families and communities, people rooting for their alma mater. Clark's got one of the better alma maters, Ohio State. I'm actually picking them to go to the Final Four.
Is that right?
So they've got a great tradition. But everybody, including these two teams, are thinking maybe I'll be the Cinderella this year, and that's what makes it so fun.
Exactly. What a pleasure. Enjoyed having a chance to visit with you both, Prime Minister Cameron and President Obama. Thank you so much.
Great to see you, Clark.
All right, good to see you as well.
Sports Effect Live, Barack Obama, first four, Dayton, Ohio.